This podcast is brought to you by Sun Tanning Salon. Do you suffer from eczema or psoriasis? You have acne or sore muscles? Head on in today and visit the tanning beds. They got regular and mega stand-up beds. Get that beautifully tan look that you're looking for. They also offer natural Mystic Spray Tan. You can also purchase premium products such as Australian Gold, California Tan, Designer Skin, and Swedish Beauty. There's many different packages to choose from, 6-session package or a 30-day pass, even single sessions. Sign up today in your membership and get $70 worth of product. They're located across from Masonville Mall in the Wendy's Plaza at 60 North Centre Road, London, Ontario. Visit Sun Tanning today. And welcome to Studio 88, where I'm sitting with my very good friend, Scott Lamont. Scott, how are you?
Good. Yourself?
Awesome.
All right.
I'm stoked to do this one with you today because I've been looking forward to it because a lot of people don't know our relationship and kind of how this whole thing began with you and your path to becoming a professional fighter.
Right.
Which we didn't know it was going to go this way.
Right.
At all.
Started in the kitchen.
It started in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell the story.
Just shooting the shit, and you were telling me about a fight you had coming up.
Yeah.
I think it was 4 months out, was it?
About that.
Something like that.
I think so.
And I was curious. I said to you, well, who's the heavyweight on your card? And you said you didn't have one. So I had a big mouth, and I said, I'll do it, just jokingly. And he said, really? And I thought, oh, well, now I've opened my mouth. I better say yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually like surprised.
Yeah.
Like I knew you were scrappy. I knew like ever since I've known you, I've always known you to be a scrappy, never say no kind of guy.
Right.
Like no is not really in your repertoire. You don't say, hey, Scott, you want to do this? You're not the type of guy who goes, nah. Like you're in.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to you, hey, like you got to train.
Right.
You got to do jiu-jitsu. You got to do, the striking, the wrestling, the grappling. You got to do it all. Like it's full on MMA.
With Chris Lee Byrne.
Yeah, and you started doing your grappling with him, and
He's a good coach.
he is actually a really good jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah.
He's fighting on the card in September as well.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah. So
Nice.
he'll be on the card with Seth, and there's a couple other guys from his gym.
Connor.
Nate. Yeah.
All right.
So everybody's they'll be on the September card, sharing the stage with you.
Nice.
Now September.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Fuchs.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the unofficial announcement. Jeff
Right.
Fuchs versus Scott Lamont for September 28th.
Right.
Knockout kidney disease.
My old training partner.
Your old training partner.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Good. It's excited. Looking forward to it.
Are you gonna bang him out?
We're gonna bang it out. Hopefully, he's a stand-up guy, and so am I. So hopefully, that's the way it goes. That'll be the course of the
Small
fight.
gloves.
Yeah.
I'm super curious, super intrigued on how this fight's gonna go, and I've had this discussion with many people that I've kind of silently released it to and said, hey,
Right.
Jeff is fighting Scott, and everyone's eyes big as saucers.
Yeah,
And
everybody's
they're
wondering why.
Yeah,
first.
they're like, why?
Yeah.
And I'm like, because it's who wants to see it?
Right.
Don't you want to see it?
Right.
Who's gonna win?
A lot of curious people,
Yeah.
right?
How do you feel it's gonna go?
Well, he's got a lot of power behind his punches, but got a lot of speed in my repertoire. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Cardio for days.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a lot of cardio.
Yeah. What if he mixes it up on you, takes you to the ground?
Well, I'm going to work on the defense because ultimately, at the end of the day, I feel great at the end of a fight,
Mhm.
whether I won or lost, is that we stood up and fought
Yeah.
like men.
You definitely have a
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
You have the biggest heart.
I feel good about that, regardless of winning or losing. At the end of the day, if I lost the fight, but we stood up and banged it out,
Yeah.
it was a fun day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that one punch power, man.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And I mean, if he puts one right on the button,
yeah.
it could very well mean good
That
night.
changed the course of the fight real quick. Yeah.
But he hasn't been super known for his cardio.
Right.
So I mean, that's when you kind of play the two out, and you say, okay, stylistically, how does this match up? You got two big heavyweights, two big bangers.
Yeah.
They hit hard, and it's who's gonna go out first or who's gonna last the longest. And
Our
that's,
dimensions are pretty near identical, right?
and
at
I
the
remember
moment.
when you first started training with him, that was the reason was to
Right.
train with him because you guys were similar in
Yeah.
size. And it turned out you guys had the same birthdays. It turned out you guys
Yeah,
had a
how
lot in
weird is
common,
that?
and
Yeah.
it was kind of like it was very. It was very strange,
Yeah.
but you guys hit it off so well, and it's strange now that you guys are looking at it and you guys are gonna fight.
Right.
Smaller. What are you doing now for training? Where are you training out of right now?
Train out of Warriors Gym.
Warriors and
And
Rob
then
Cron.
Rob
Great
Cron.
guy.
Yeah, great
Great
guy.
gym.
And then London Muay Thai is also under the
Mhm.
same roof.
Benny?
So I'm working with them with Benny. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Work the elbows, work the knees.
Work
and
the elbows, work
clinch.
the knees,
That's
stuff they
impressive.
weren't allowed to do before in the
Yeah.
amateur.
What about
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu, not training it too much, more or less training.
Chrisley burn more likely.
Yeah, defend the takedown, and then if in a shitty position,
Mm-hmm.
get my way out of it and
Yeah.
back on your feet.
How do you feel? No shin guards and small gloves.
All about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it on. Let's do it.
Now you've had some injuries.
Yeah, yeah.
You've had a lot of injuries. Tell us about your injuries.
I got a stretched ACL, which I've taken care of. Broke my wrist in a fight against Calvin.
That was a banger.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was a banger. Shout out to Calvin.
Flying back fist, swinging back fist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had my rotor bone broke.
Yeah.
That took a couple months to heal. Yeah.
You're like Wolverine. You heal fast.
Yeah.
You do heal fast.
Which one of those injuries was the worst to heal though?
The worst one to heal, it was the orbital bone, just because I really put a.
I have the MRI of your skull,
Right.
And I'll make sure we'll throw that up because I have an actual MRI picture of his skull, and you can see where the bone is cracked.
Right.
I was just looking at it the other day,
and it's funny to look at it because you can see what a mess my nose is.
and you can see your tooth missing.
Yeah.
Like
And the
he's
tooth is
he's
out,
got a
yeah.
missing tooth.
Yeah.
So inside this MRI thing, you just see a skull with a tooth missing and this
A
big
messed
crack
up
down his
nose.
thing.
Doctor said to me, he goes, "How many times your nose been broke?" I said, "I have no idea."
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that something that worries you for fights? Like have you had it broken in an amateur while you were competing?
No.
So you've been pretty lucky. It's never been busted and
It was actually sparring. A lot of times it would happen.
yeah. Now to date, hardest fight.
Toughest fight was definitely Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we banged it out for 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
Because you
Had a
met
great
Calvin
time.
twice,
Yeah,
right? You met Calvin
First time I
at
won.
Cowboys,
yeah,
and then the second time was at the music hall.
right. Cowboys was there were great fights there. They're fun.
Yeah, he's such a good dude too.
Yeah, he is.
Like you guys became friends.
Yeah, we still
right
keep
after,
in touch.
which is really cool
Yeah.
because
We might fight again in the future. Who knows, right?
that'd be really cool.
Right. Yeah.
Because you guys got 1-1 on each other.
Exactly.
And maybe leads up. Maybe talks about December show.
Right.
Maybe you can jump. Maybe we can pull Calvin off the couch.
Right.
Calling yo Calvin.
Yeah.
Get active, motherfucker. It's time to fight.
Yeah.
But we'll get through September first. What's your diet like? I mean, as a heavyweight, do you watch what you eat?
No, I eat everything in sight, but clean.
Hmm.
I eat proper foods. I'm not a fast food king or anything.
Walk me through a day in the life of what you eat.
Oh man, every 2 hours on the hour,
Yeah.
I'm eating.
Hungry savage.
Yeah,
Need food. Gotta
yeah.
eat it now.
Yeah, chicken, veg, and rice. Chicken, veg, and rice. I got like 4 trays I take to work with me every day.
Do you meal prep this or does it Melissa?
Melissa helps
I
with me,
bet.
yeah.
Also, yeah.
And then I get a banana, orange, and apple every day as well.
Mhm.
Loads of water.
Yeah. So
I'm
you
eating plenty.
you try to
you
eat
know.
pretty clean and stay.
Yeah, and that's all before 5 o'clock. Then
And
I
do
come
you
home
drink?
and eat twice.
Do you drink
Do I drink?
alcohol?
Oh, once in a while, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like you like drink every weekend or
No.
no. Like you seem pretty concrete.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Where it's like every time I see you, it's either you're on the way to the gym or you just left the
Right.
gym. So I
Yeah.
mean, you're always active.
Yeah, if I'm not training, then I'm at the gym lifting weights, right? It's
Mhm.
one or the other.
So you kind of do both.
Yeah. I take Saturday, Sunday, Monday off.
Yeah.
And then back at it Tuesday again, right through to Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn savage. I love it.
Drag your ass at work a little bit from it, but
Yeah.
you
But it's a
get,
part
you
of
get through the week.
right? It's part of
Yeah.
the game. Now, I mean, you're making a professional debut. Like, did you ever
That's
think
exciting.
that this was gonna happen?
I had no idea. No, I was just
Like, what's
waiting.
your record now? It's with the boxing, everything included.
Boxing undefeated, kickboxing I took a loss, and with the MMA, where am I at there?
4-6, I think.
Is it? Yeah,
I think it's above a 4-6. Which is still pretty. Like,
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
yeah, it's been fun.
And he fought Ryan Gibson. That was
Right.
a good fight.
Yeah, it was a
Another
good fight.
good fight.
Yeah,
Leroy, big sexy.
yeah,
That was a great fight too.
yeah. He's a big man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably he's the biggest one that's ever.
He's the
stepped in
biggest
that
cat
cage.
I got in the
Yeah.
ring with for
How
sure.
tall is he? What, 6'7"?
Is he 6'7"?
I think he's
Is that it?
6'7".
Yeah, I looked up to him.
Almost 300 pounds.
Yeah,
Big dude.
yeah, no doubt.
And then his jiu-jitsu got you that time.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Garth Watkins.
Garth.
That was another good fight for you.
He's another one with amazing jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
Right. Didn't expect it just to happen so quick.
Yeah.
It did though. That was a fast one.
Yeah. That was a pretty interesting fight too.
Yeah.
And that was days of headgear.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things changed. No, it's really cool.
Much better without the headgear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be a part of this journey with you too. Like
Yeah.
to kind of see it's the way it started, the transition of becoming an athlete.
Right.
I mean, you never did it before. You were a scrappy guy.
Yeah.
Fighting as a kid all the time, always in street fights and doing stuff like that, to completely revamping the way you do things, and then taking it seriously and seeing actually what it can do for you. Because
the journey's been great.
Yeah,
because I'm grateful for it too. Right?
It's kind of given you a different identity of what you've had before, because now people know you in a different light.
Right.
And that's why they call you London's favorite heavyweight.
Yeah.
Because you're a good guy.
Right.
And people want to see you fight.
Right.
So September 28th.
Yeah.
Knockout kidney disease, making professional debut.
Right. That's pay-per-view as well, right?
Not sure yet.
Oh.
I'm still working on the details of that event.
Right, okay.
As we know, the guy that helps me with these stuff has had a tragedy, so we're kind of haven't really approached him on anything, in that regards. Now, you're originally from London?
No, I was born in Goderich.
Born in Goderich.
Yeah, then moved here when I was 2.
So you're pretty much
London.
Pretty much London your whole life. Now, growing up, did you compete? Did you do sports?
Hockey. Soccer in the summer.
Yeah. So you're you're athletic, as it was. Because I've always known you to be athletic.
Right.
But you never got into boxing or the combat sports until that day after my kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And now it's created a monster.
Right.
And it's trickled down into.
I always had a heavy bag kicking around to smash at, but never took it overly serious.
Any regrets doing this with all the injuries?
No. I'd do it all over again. Yeah, 100%.
That's so impressive.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Some setbacks, obviously with the broken face and that, but I mean, you live, you learn, right?
Yeah, you can keep your beard for this fight.
Yes. Yeah.
I remember how
That's why I'm not doing the kickboxing anymore.
Let's remember how mad you got at me when I had to break that news to you. Hey, Scott, you gotta shave your beard.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the rule set. I remember you being so upset about it.
And in Ontario boxing, I have to wear like a fishnet.
Really?
Yeah, and obviously my hair still pokes through it, but
they make you wear a fishnet.
A fishnet, and it's brown. You can't see, you can't tell that I'm wearing it, but
I've never noticed. But I
nonetheless,
can't
it's
even believe
there.
it. No, do you know why they do that?
Honestly, no.
You never looked into it?
No.
I think they do it because they're worried about lacerations and cuts.
Oh, right.
If you have facial hair,
okay,
and then the cut goes in the thing, they can't suture you up properly.
Right.
That way, if it's nice and clean shaven, they can get to it.
But
cuts,
I mean, it's
to get
12-ounce
I've never
gloves,
really
right?
seen cuts on the cheeks.
Right.
I've always seen them on cheekbones, eyebrows,
Right.
bridge of the nose.
Exactly.
I've never really seen one on a chin or a cheek. Everything's usually pretty much slippery, and that's kind of tucked and out of the way, right? Only thing that's sticking out is the bones, right?
Yeah.
But so you got a boxing match coming up next weekend?
No, it got canceled. Fighter fell through. We're trying to find a replacement. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. But I mean, if in a moment's notice, 4 hours before the fight, they say I got one, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And that's one thing I noticed about you. You never say no.
It takes a part of you away if you say no. You regret it, right? You'll walk away thinking, damn it.
Yeah, but does it?
I should have done. Oh yeah, 100%.
You don't think you're just crazy?
No, it would hurt me, my ego. It would crush it
Mm-hmm.
if I said no and walked away, and I'd be full of regret.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a pretty wild dude. You never say no.
But my son's fighting on the show.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's going to be 11 2 days before the matchup. He turns 11, and it's his debut. Yeah.
How do you feel about that, knowing that, going through all the injuries that you've been through?
I'm excited because I've trained him, and you don't get your natural aggression usually till you're roughly 15, going through puberty. But I can't say that he has the aggression, but he has the skill. Like he comes with the skill that it mimics aggression. It really does.
I mean,
I know he doesn't have that because he's a really good kid, but he's going to come out swinging.
Yeah, I've seen videos of him doing a little bit of sparring.
Right. He's a talented boy.
He's not even the same kid.
Yeah. And the thing is, he's tall for his age, so a lot of times he's in with kids older than him, and he's knocking some kids out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the one video. He smoked that kid pretty good.
Yeah.
That's see, as a dad, I look at it. I've been asked the question. Would you put your daughter in martial arts?
Right.
100%. I think martial arts or any sort of combat sport is a very good base for discipline, helping kids structured with uniforms, being united as having camaraderie with other peers. Combat sport is probably one of the most bonding experience two people could actually go through.
Yeah.
That's not sexual.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when two people think about it, every time that you've been in a fight, and take Calvin for example.
Yeah.
Calvin is one of those guys that you guys slung leather with each other
Yeah.
for 3 rounds, beat the living shit out of each other.
And now we're good pals.
And now you're buddies.
Yeah.
Like you guys are like,
Yeah.
you guys talk to each other online. I see it all the time. The interaction between you two is nothing but love.
Yeah.
And you would think that two guys going in to beat the shit out of each other and hurt each other would have some sort of animosity, but there's none.
Yeah. But even as a kid, fighting in the playground, the next day you had respect for that guy.
Mm-hmm. See, I mean, the alpha male thing, I mean, it's a part of the sport, but I've never really liked the whole alpha male thing because there's always that tension between two men.
Right.
And it's always who's the alpha. So guys with the bigger egos and, I'm more alpha than this guy, they tend
Right.
to click or butt heads. But until you guys meet and you say, okay, you know what, let's throw down,
Right.
get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Because then it's solved.
Yeah.
So if you best him or he best you, then the end result is there's no ego and there's no more alpha male bullshit. You
Ultimately,
can
there's common respect for each other.
Yeah, then you can actually be who you
Yeah.
are. The trick is turning that off and not having to do that.
Yeah, you view him as a man. Like he stepped up. He
Totally.
He did it. And
Yeah, because he hit you with some bombs. Yeah. You hit him with some bombs like that. That fight could have went either way.
Yeah.
And I remember the roar of the Cowboys arena. That I'll call it arena.
It was
but
fun.
the
Then.
bar,
It was loud. It was a cool bar. It was a good setup.
Now you fought in a bunch of different venues.
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
Cowboys.
Why?
Because it's my crowd. It's a bar that I actually worked at as a doorman many years ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
shit.
a doorman there years ago, and just the vibe of it. It's more of a, like a fight club, right, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
It had more of that vibe, whereas music hall is more classy, more upscale.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as laid back, a little more uptight,
Now
So,
Western Fair.
the Western
And you
Fair,
fought at
yeah.
the Western Fair before
Fought there, yeah.
kickboxing. Yeah.
Yeah. Now
It's a nice
that's
venue,
a
too.
different venue too because everybody's so far back.
Mm-hmm. It's bigger.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger.
It's a bigger, big crowd, and you seem to perform very well under pressure.
Yeah.
Like you don't seem to you don't really have. I've seen guys go in there, fight in front of 2,500 people, and completely choke.
Well, if you do a proper warm up backstage,
You think that's what it is?
yeah,
I mean, nerves though.
You get yourself
I mean,
going.
is there any fight rituals that you do?
No, just make sure I get
Because I know you like to show up late.
Yeah, I show up late. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a late arriver.
yeah. I've stressed
Always-
out a few people with that.
I text
Yeah.
him. No rituals? You don't do anything? You sit on the couch? Do you sleep? Is there?
I bring a blanket and I do a lot of stretching on the floor.
Mhm.
Other than that, it's just warming up with the coach, getting proper sweat on before you come out. That's really where it's at because you want to go in on your second wind.
Mhm.
You don't want to go in too fresh. You'll just
sweaty,
gas
not
out.
warm.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just gas out.
Yeah, because you always seem very composed, which is one thing I've always known. I've always noticed about you right away.
Like even in sparring, you'll go 3 rounds, and then take a break, come back, do another 3 rounds. The second 3 rounds,
Or better
the
than
second
the
set
first
are
three.
way better. Yeah,
Yeah, because there's no jitters. There's no.
Right.
You've been hit a couple times, so
right. Hey, you loosen up.
yeah,
good to
you
go.
you loosen up. You go, yeah, I'm ready to go now.
So I think that's what it is for me.
September 28th. Do you have any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, actually.
You got a list. I
You
love
got a
it. He
list,
has
yeah.
a list.
Yeah.
He came prepared. Give us the shout outs.
Local Liuna 1059, Royal Fence Limited, where I work actually. Rycor Countertops.
Justin, shout out to
Justin.
Rycor Countertops,
Yeah.
our sponsor
buddy.
as well. Great dude. Great business.
The boys at Cheapside Automotive.
Yes. Shout out to Cheapside Auto. Phil.
Yeah, Phil. Warriors Boxing Gym, Rob Caron.
Shout out to Rob.
Matt Boom, Vinyl Destination.
My man, Matt
Right.
Boom. He
He's
did the
the man.
backdrop for Prospect Fighting Championships. Check out Vinyl Destinations. Great spot. Locally run. Delivered every time. Appreciate it.
He's
Thanks,
great.
thanks, Matt.
Top Crew Barbershop.
Al,
Al.
my buddy Al.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Al in the parking lot.
He's the man.
Yeah, he's definitely the man.
Keeps my hair tight. London Muay Thai, Benny.
Benny.
Yeah, thanks to him.
Shout out to Benny.
Going to bring some Muay Thai into the September 28th fight. Sapphire Inc. in Lucan. My boy Brandon Walker, amazing tattoo artist and great at cover-ups.
Oh, no way.
For all those people that got regrettable mistakes in
Yeah.
their lives, yeah.
I remember when you didn't have tattoos.
Yeah, That
Yeah.
was a while ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just covered.
Okay, well, Scott, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for coming in with me, man. I totally appreciate your
Thanks, bud.
time. And I look forward to September 28th,
Me too.
as always. It's
Yeah.
always now it's a professional debut.
Yeah, man.
And I'm excited for you. Can you tell us where to find you on Instagram or Facebook? Just
Yeah, I'm on
Scott
both.
Lamont.
Yeah,
If
Scott
you're not
Lamont.
kicked off of Facebook.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had
He's
to
always
get a
kicked
second
off.
account.
Yeah. You're a savage.
Yeah.
I see your stuff sometimes, and I shake my head. I'm like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely
I
crazy.
hear that a lot.
Yeah, you're a champ.
All right,
Okay,
buddy.
brother. Thank
Thanks.
you so much, and
Yeah.
we'll see you September 28th.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Lamont.
All right.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my sponsor, Rycore Countertops. They deal in custom countertops in quartz, Corian, Meganite, laminate, and butcher block. They also have custom kitchen cabinetry, closets, laundry rooms, and millwork. They're family owned and operated for 18 years, knowledgeable and highly experienced staff, and friendly customer service. Head on over to 1069 Clark Road. Check out their showroom today.